Fast forward Monday morning, Charlie with Q Trucking was the company that was hired to truck all the houses up to Teller. There's 8 boxes, 1 Conex box on the barge that was shipped from Seattle to Nome. And so Charlie was hired to truck those 8 boxes and 1 Conex.
So you had to go to the port where Alaska Marine Lines dropped all the houses and tell Charlie which side you wanted which way you wanted the house set on the trailer.
Yeah, so Monday morning, went over to the port.
Yep,
it was. So all the houses are wrapped, so it's really tough to see
which box is which.
Where is what? Yeah, where is the door? It was like feeling around the plastic, trying to figure out.
So maybe next time we can label the house a little better on the outside of the wrap.
Definitely. The job numbers were on them, but it wasn't. You couldn't tell which side was what.
Yeah. So side A or side B or whatever.
Exactly.
What would have happened if you would have got it wrong?
We would have had to turn the house around on site, which would have been more than enough room, but
would have been a lot of
extra work. Yeah, for sure.
Extra half days, so probably.
Yeah,
probably per box. Yeah,
planning
per house.
Pre-planning was important there for sure. When these boxes are on the barge, and we build them in order, right? So house 1, box 1, house 1, box 2, and so on. But by the time they get onto the barge, there's no particular order. It could be the box 3, side 2 at the front of the barge, and it's just however Alaska Marine Lines happens to.
Luckily, Alaska Marine Lines has this massive forklift.
Yeah,
that was crazy. The forks go about 8 feet, 10 feet wide, and they can lift. I don't even know how many pounds, but they were lifting our houses like they were nothing. Just moving them around just like a pallet.
Yeah. Sweet. Anyway, so Taylor had to make sure that, you had to make sure that when they came off the barge, they were all, scattered and mismatched.
Yep. And I was working with Anthony with Alaska Marine Lines to coordinate all that.
Yeah. So, and you had to make sure the right boxes came first and in the right direction. Yeah. Otherwise that could have been bad.
And I spent probably an hour with Eric in his office discussing direction, which direction he wants the houses to face, front doors, the entryways, and the fuel tanks on the houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do these houses have fuel tanks?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, all 4 houses are powered with diesel for their heat and their water heaters, and the natives, that's about their only source of fuel is diesel. Like, it's easy to get, and they can just walk home after work with their 2 gallons of diesel and dump them in their diesel tank, and good to go for a couple more days.
Keep their house warm and their water warm. Yeah. Yep. So Monday, you went and discussed with Alaska Marine Lines which direction. You coordinated, made sure everything was really clear. You can see on our videos that there's a huge tongue painting on the front of the box, which means put the tongue of the trailer on this side of the house. So you had to make sure that was as clear as possible. And it worked because they all came the right direction, thankfully.
Yeah.
But so Tuesday rolls around.
Monday night, actually, I picked you and the 4 guys up from the airport.
Can't forget
that. Yeah. 5 p.m. flight. There's 2 flights that fly into Nome, one at 9 a.m., one at 5 p.m.
And it might seem like a lot for a town of 3,500. Why is there so many?
Well,
why is there so many flights coming into Nome?
There's a lot of small villages near Nome, and there's a lot of flights, even smaller flights from Nome to these small villages. So there's a lot of workers coming in to work in the city of Nome. There's actually a lot of new housing going in Nome for the hospital. There's a big hospital in Nome.
It's the regional hospital for like all of the west Alaska, right?
Yep.
It's huge. It's literally half the size of the town.
Yeah. The hospital makes up for a big percentage of Nome.
So I forgot that's the other industry in Nome.
Yeah. Gold mining in Nome. Or gold mining and hospital in Nome.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so most of the people in Nome, at least for me, seemed like they're transient. They didn't stay there all year.
Yeah.
And so
They gold mine 7 days a week for 3 months out of the summer, and then they fly home.
So they're working and flying home. That's why there's so many flights in and out of Nome. Yeah. Right on. So we came on the afternoon flight Monday evening.
Waited for your bags for an hour.
It is impressive what they put in the bottom of those 737s on Alaska Airlines.
Were you watching?
Oh yeah, they pile those things with all sorts of things. Most of the time it's just
utilized that service actually.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Forgot about that.
Yeah, that was later we realized that our supplier had shorted us some of our anchors. Yeah. And Derek shipped them up and sent them on Alaska Airlines, and they came on the bottom of an airplane.
Perfect.
Yep. But anyway, it's amazing how much cargo comes out of the bottom of those airplanes. Like, nowhere else have I been. You see just cardboard boxes and tool boxes and
Milwaukee packouts.
Yeah, just stacked up. Yep. Home Depot plastic HDX boxes and just on, just piled full. But that's Alaska. There's no other good transportation.
Yeah. Alaska Airlines cargo.
Well, Alaska Airlines cargo is below the Alaska Airlines passengers.
Yeah.
So
pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I pick them up from the airport at 5 p.m., bring them back to the hotel.
Oh, so coming into the terminal, how was that experience?
Terminal 1, please.
Right.
One terminal.
One door.
Obviously. Yeah. In a small, they open everything up for each flight. Everyone leaves. The place is closed down like a ghost town when that plane after 5 p.m.
There's only a reason to be there when the flight comes in. So it felt like walking into Grandpa's shop.
Yeah.
Little metal building.
So yeah, it wasn't very hard to find you, just needless to say.
Right. You stood by the one door.
Yep. And none of us had service. We didn't expect that. I totally forgot about that. We all had Verizon, and Verizon is non-existent in Nome.
From the second I left Anchorage, I had nothing, which is crazy. It's a crazy feeling.
It is. And I was like, hopefully their plane's coming in.
Yeah.
And I'm in
hopefully
Nome,
they're on the plane.
Yeah, that too. And I see the plane flying over because Nome is tiny. Massive. It looks massive coming into Nome just because it's a small plane, but it looks so big with such a small
It's a 737. It's not so small.
Yeah, true. So I seen the plane land and I ran over there, assuming you were on the plane. And yeah, picked up you and 4 others from Wolf. Kick butt team. It was couldn't have been a better team.
Yeah, the team was awesome. I was thankful for that. Yeah.
So yeah, picked them up from the airport, 5 o'clock. We dropped our bags off at the hotel first. We stayed at the Dredge 7. There's 2 hotels in Nome. One claims to be the best hotel in Nome. Probably because they got maybe a coffee shop. But yeah, we stayed at the Dredge 7 and grabbed our car. She actually was nice enough to let me run the car the day before, Sunday night, just to go grab some groceries and whatnot. But I had it rented out the Monday that you guys showed up all the way to 2 weeks, the Friday from 2 weeks from that Monday. But dropped off our bags and then we ran into Nome and did we eat first or did we go do some sightseeing? Either way.
We
checked out the beach. There's a little beachfront there, kind of nice.
With the gold mining barges floating around, pumping gravel off the bottom of the ocean. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Looking for gold.
The water is surprisingly warm there. We had to go feel the water.
That really surprised me.
Yeah.
So later we took advantage of that. We washed up by swimming in the ocean. It was awesome.
Wash area closes at 8, no problem.
Yeah. Well, when you work till 10.
Yeah.
It's
sun's still high in the sky.
Yeah. What do you do but jump in the ocean? So.
Yep. So yeah, we had to be tourists for at least a half a day.
Yeah.
So checked out Nome and then sat down to eat. grabbed a little dinner, and then headed back to the hotel, and good solid night's sleep, and then headed straight to Teller in the morning.
Yep.
Ready to go. Did some grocery shopping, obviously. We had to have enough food for at least a week. Travis you were planning on leaving the following Saturday, so you're going to be there for 1 week. So we had to have enough food to last us that week.
Yeah. How was food? Cheap?
No. Couldn't believe it. All the food was triple the price. Like, I got a small, at the hotel, the Sunday night, I got one small fridge, like the mini fridge, full of food. Not even full, probably, let's say 10 things or less. $150.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Do you remember any examples of food? How much it was?
The only thing that really comes to mind is over $5 for a avocado, and the tiny ones.
So ridiculous.
Anyway.
I don't know how anyone survives off grocery or can pay for groceries.
Well, how
there.
How many groceries did you see people walking out the door with?
True. One bag.
Right.
Couple things.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe we came at a bad time, but that's what it seemed like. Thanks for joining us here today with this video about the project in Teller, Alaska. If you liked this video, please subscribe below and make sure to hit the like button, comment if you want, and join us on the next one.